Have you ever wondered why sometimes, despite our best efforts to be kind and considerate, we are met with harsh judgment or unkind words? Life is an intricate dance of action and reaction, where the line between right and wrong can often blur. It's a paradox that can be puzzling, even frustrating. Our intentions, as pure as they may be, can unexpectedly stir up negative responses. And here's a curious phenomenon. The millennials, the generation heralded for their tech savviness and their time in the limelight, are often guilty of overlooking morals and ethics. They bask in their own sense of superiority, disregarding the importance of respect and understanding. But let's ask ourselves, if we continue to be passive, to only smile and bear the brunt of unkindness, are we not squandering the wisdom we've amassed? If we constantly let ourselves be pushed around, aren't we wasting the knowledge we've gained about intelligence, attitude, character, and ethical principles? Boldness is not about aggression or dominance. It's about standing up for what's right, even when it's uncomfortable. Let's dive into this concept of bold actions. Often we might mistake boldness for bravado, for showing off one's strength or power, but that's not the essence of boldness. Boldness is about standing tall, standing firm on your principles, and not being swayed by the whims and fancies of the world around you. It's about holding your ground when the winds of change try to knock you off your feet. Imagine for a moment that you're in a situation where the majority is veering towards a decision that you fundamentally disagree with. It's easy to go with the flow, to avoid rocking the boat. But the power of bold action shines through when you choose to stand up, voice your disagreement, and rally for what you believe in. That's boldness. It's not about showing how strong you are, it's about demonstrating the strength of your convictions. Consider another scenario. You see someone being treated unjustly, and everyone around you turns a blind eye. Boldness in such a situation would be to step forward, to challenge the status quo, to fight for justice. Again, it's not about physical strength or power, it's about the power of principles, the power of doing what's right. Bold actions can change the course of events, can alter the outcome of situations. They can inspire others, motivating them to also take a stand, to also be bold in their actions. And that's the real power of boldness. It's a ripple effect, sending waves of change, waves of courage across the landscape of life. Boldness doesn't mean you won't face opposition or challenges. In fact, it almost guarantees it. But it's about being true to who you are, being true to your principles, and not letting the tides of circumstance wash you away. Being bold is being true to ourselves and our principles, regardless of the circumstances. So let's harness the power of bold actions to stand firm, to make a difference, and to truly live a life that reflects our core values and beliefs. But why do we need to be firm and bold? What difference does it make? You may ask. Well, let's delve into the profound impact these actions can have on our personal growth and society as a whole. When we take firm and bold actions, we're stepping into our power, owning our decisions, and taking responsibility for our lives. It's a transformative process that helps us grow into more confident and assertive individuals. It's like planting a seed and nurturing it with the right amount of sunlight, water, and nutrients. With time, it grows into a strong, sturdy tree, withstanding the harshest weather conditions. Similarly, when we're firm in our convictions and bold in our actions, we're able to withstand life's storms. We become resilient, adaptable, and open to growth and learning. We become leaders, not by title, but by the sheer force of our actions and the indomitable spirit we embody. Now let's consider the broader societal impact. By standing firm on issues that matter and taking bold steps to address them, we're influencing others around us. Whether we realize it or not, we're setting a precedent, showing others that it's okay to stand up for what you believe in, it's okay to be bold, and it's okay to make waves. It's through actions like these that societal norms are challenged and positive change is brought about. Think about the great leaders of history. They were firm in their beliefs, bold in their actions, and they sparked change, not just in their immediate surroundings but across the world. They didn't do this by playing safe or by sticking to the status quo. They took risks, they were firm, they were bold, and they made a difference. Our actions, firm and bold, have the power to shape not only our own lives but also the world around us. So let's be firm, let's be bold, and let's make a difference. After all, isn't that what life's all about? Being firm doesn't mean being insensitive. It's about maintaining a balance. That's right, balance, a concept as old as life itself. It's the precarious dance between two opposing forces, Two contrasting ideas, two divergent paths. In our context, it's the balance between firmness and consideration. Firmness, in essence, is the ability to stand your ground, to uphold your beliefs, to not be swayed by the winds of opposition or the storms of adversity. It's the steel in your spine, the fire in your belly, the conviction in your heart. But firmness without consideration can easily morph into stubbornness, into a rigid, unyielding stance that shuts out all other perspectives. On the other side of the spectrum is consideration. It's the softness to the firm's hard, the flexibility to the rigid, the understanding to the unyielding. It's the ability to empathize with others, to view things from their perspective, to walk a mile in their shoes. But like firmness, consideration too can be taken to an extreme. Too much consideration can lead to indecisiveness, to a lack of conviction, to an inability to stand up for what's right. And that's where balance comes in. It's the sweet spot between being firm and being considerate. It's the ability to stand your ground while still acknowledging the ground on which others stand. It's about asserting your point of view without disregarding that of others. This balance can lead to better communication, better understanding, and better relationships. It can help us navigate the choppy waters of life with grace and dignity. It can make us better leaders, better team members, better partners, and better humans. So let's strive for this balance. Let's be firm but considerate, assertive but understanding, steadfast but empathetic. Let's respect our own boundaries while respecting those of others. Let's speak our truth without silencing that of others. A balanced approach allows us to stand firm while still respecting and understanding others. Because at the end of the day, it's not about who's the strongest, but who's the wisest. Taking firm and bold actions is a journey, not a destination. The path of life is not a straight line. It is a winding road full of unexpected twists and turns, and it is on this road that we learn to take firm and bold actions. Being firm and bold is not something we're born with. It's not a trait that magically appears in our character one day. Instead, it's a skill that we cultivate over time. It's a muscle we build through practice and consistency. Think of it like learning to play a musical instrument. The first few times, your fingers might fumble, you might hit the wrong notes. But with time and practice, you become more confident, your movements become more assured, and you start creating beautiful music. Similarly, taking firm and bold actions is a continuous process of learning and growing. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, challenging yourself, and taking risks. It's about making decisions that align with your principles and values, even when it's difficult, even when it's unpopular. It's about standing up for what you believe in, even when the world tells you to sit down. But remember, being firm and bold is not about being reckless or aggressive. It's about having the courage to stay true to yourself, to your values, and to your principles. It's about standing your ground while also respecting others and their perspectives. And as we continue on this journey, we'll stumble, we'll fall, and we'll make mistakes. But it's these very mistakes that teach us, that help us grow, and that shape us into the people we become. They make us stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So let's not be afraid of taking firm and bold actions. Let's embrace them, for they are the compass that guides us on our journey, helping us navigate the complex maze of life. They are the tools that help us carve our path, shape our character, and define our legacy. As we navigate through life, our firm and bold actions guide us, shaping our character and defining our legacy. So what's your next step? How will you incorporate firm and bold actions into your life? It's time to reflect, to look within and ask yourself, am I standing up for what I believe in? Am I being bold and firm in my actions? This is not about being aggressive or domineering, rather it's about standing up for what you know is right. Here are a few practical tips. Start with small steps. Stand up for your beliefs in a respectful way. Voice your opinion even when it's unpopular, and most importantly, don't let fear stop you. Remember, being firm and bold is not about proving yourself to others, it's about proving yourself to you. Your journey towards firmness and boldness is your own. No one else can walk this path for you. So take that first step, embrace the challenge, and embark on this journey with courage and conviction. Remember, standing firm and being bold is not about dominance, but about standing up for what's right and true.
Thank you for watching, and comment _ for our improvement and development.